Amazing Grace Kelly, 1956. Beautiful Brigitte Bardot, Dolores Reed, 1962. Eve Meyer, 1960s. Gary Hardy, 1978. $1,959 RIO Bravo, John Wayne, playing chess with the cast, looking on. $1,959, with wife Janet Lee, daughters Jamie Lee and Kelly. A young David Bowie clings tightly to Liz Taylor. A young Jane Fonda fools around in the back of a car. Anne Sothern and Joan Crawford. Audrey Hepburn on the set of Sabrina, 1954. Bette Davis, 1942 now Voyager, hair test. Ava Gardner, Deborah Kerr, Sue Lyon, and Richard Burton, The Night of the Iguana, 1964. Brigitte Bardot and Laurent Terzif in 2 Weeks in September, 1967. Brigitte Bardot on the floor with playing cards, Mexico, 1965. Burt Lancaster and Montgomery Clift. Catherine Deneuve in Mississippi Mermaid, 1969. Clark Gable and Sid Charisse. Colette Colbert and Charles Boya. Elizabeth Taylor, and her son Michael Wilding, Jr. Dean Martin, Audrey Hepburn, director William Wyler, Frank Sinatra, and Shirley MacLaine on the set of The Children's Hour, 1961. Elizabeth Taylor flaunts her lasso. Emily Banks as Yeoman Tonia Barrows on Star Trek, 1966. Gene Tierney, 1950s. Groucho Marx and Lucille Ball goofing off at CBS's NX Radio Studios, 1945. Gina Lollobrigida, 1965. Grace Kelly, 1950s. Grace Kelly, 1956. Greta Tyson, 1950s. Heather Thomas, 1980 sexy photo shoots. Hedy Lamarr, 1950s. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman on Spot of Casablanca, 1942. Jane Russell and Marilyn Monroe on the set of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Jane Mansfield was a singer, actress, and an early Playboy playmate. She had 5 children with 3 husbands, one of which is the actress Mariska Hargitay, daughter of Mickey Hargitay. Joan Crawford on the set of Above Suspicion. Joan Crawford teaching Anne Blythe to knit on Mildred Pierce. John Wayne, Angie Dickinson, and Dean Martin. Lauren Bacall and Humphrey Bogart behind the scenes of The Big Sleep, 1946. Lauren Bacall, Gregory Peck, and Dolores Gray. Laurence Olivier, Vivian Lee, and Jimmy Stewart at the New York Film Critics Awards, January 1940. Los Angeles, the 28th of July, 1947. Tucker Torpedo, i.e., the Tucker 48. Pan Pacific Auditorium. Love It, Jane Mansfield and Marilyn Monroe. Lovely Dolores Reed, 1960s. Lunch, Elizabeth Taylor and James Dean. March 1943. Santa Fe Railroad activities across New Mexico. Men coming out of the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad shops in Albuquerque at the end of the day's shift. March 1943. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Workmen washing up at the end of the day at the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad locomotive shops. Mamie Van Doren, 1964. Marilyn and An Ordinary Woman. Marilyn Monroe gets dressed for the premiere of How to Marry a Millionaire, 1954. Marilyn Monroe with Charlie McCarthy. Maryland. Bus stop Tilda, 1956. Melchior Ferrer as Ritter Hans, and Audrey Hepburn as the title character in Ondine, 1954. Michelle Dautrice in And Soon the Darkness, 1970. Nancy Kovac, 1970s. Natalie Wood and Robert Wagner. November 1942, Neffsville, Pennsylvania. Thanksgiving dinner at the house of Earl Landis. Released in 1962, the film Whatever Happened to Baby Jane was a commercial success largely due to a massive rivalry between T. Rita Hayworth and Orson Welles, 1947. Rita Hayworth, 1970s. Robert Taylor and Sid Charisse, Party Girl, 1958. Sean Connery and Ursula Andress. Sophia Loren Does Disneyland. Stephanie Beacham, 1980s. Stunning Greta Thyssen, 1952. The 1940s version of Looking at Phones. The best photos of Marilyn Monroe that aren't Marilyn Monroe. The blonde woman is singer Rosemary Clooney, who was very popular in the 50s, and her brother Nick Clooney. The East-West German border, circa 1951, 10 years before the Berlin Wall was built. U.S. Army soldiers Harry Manville, Dave Crossan, and Ray Quapil. The original Star Wars cast. The Shootist, 1976. The John Wayne Message Board. They were in a few films together and had a good chemistry. Marriage, Italian Style, 1964. Sophia Loren and Marcello Mastroianni. Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon square off beneath the Eiffel Tower. Too Hot to Handle, 1938. Veronica Lake was another popular actress during the Golden Age and was one of the most reliable box office draws in Hollywood. Wonderful. Hedy Lamarr, 1,952.